Hey, hello everyone. I apologize for having to give you a video today, but it's always good to have a backup for the future as well. I wanted to take just a moment and walk you through the cell structure of bones. In this case, we're going to be talking about the cell structure of compact bone. We'll deal with the structure of spongy bone or cancellous bone in another lesson coming up. And so I wanted to show you on your notes there, literally you can just follow along with this. Bone cells, we call those bone cells osteocytes. Those osteocytes, they have a home, a little place where they like to live in, and that little home is called a lacunae there. Let me go here and present that and make it a little easier for you. This lacunae is they're in these circles. If you look down here, there's these circles down here. And if this is just a chunk, if you took it, it would actually go all the way around in a full circle like a tree ring there. And so each one of these circles that goes around is a lamella. So here's one, here's one, here's one. And this whole thing together is what we call an osteon. All right, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But you can see in here that there's a little tiny hole right here with a cell in it. That hole is the lacunae, and the little cell in there is the osteocyte. All right, and we're going to get to this structure here on the next page here. But these osteocytes, they need nutrients, and they communicate with each other through gases and other things, and they send all of that through these tiny little canals here that are called canaliculi. It just means tiny canals. All right, and then the material that is in there is collagen, inorganic salts, those kinds of things. All right, and so you've got the basic structure there. And then in compact bone, these osteons, this is one osteon right here. I don't know why this keeps showing up. That's annoying. All right, but if you look, you have an osteon here, an osteon here, and here, and here. And they went ahead and they pulled this one out for you. But these osteons travel down lengths of the bone. You can see the little chunk they took out right there. So this actually right here, this stuff right here at the very end is spongy bone, but this is all compact bone here. Now if you look, you can see these canals that run longitudinally up and down the osteons here. See, there's a little canal here that has these blood vessels, nerves, and lymph nodes or lymph vessels in there. Those are right here. These are called haversian canals, all right? And they bring blood vessels and all that stuff through the bone. And then you have this guy going right here, longitude or cross section right here. That's actually called a Volkmann canal, all right? And so if you look here, this structure again, this would be your haversian canal. This would be a lacunae with a little tiny osteocyte in there. We will deal with these cells on the outside at another time. And this is basically your cell structure of your compact bone. Now on your notes, you might have to swap around there for a little bit. I believe, let's see here, grabbing my notes. Yeah, after you deal with page 1 on the microscopic structure and you turn it over, you actually need to skip the spongy bone and go down to the compact bone in your notes to be able to write that stuff. And so on your notes, under compact bone, where it says osteonic canals, put a little line off of that that says haversian, all right? And those are basically all you need to know. And so you have, again, just a different picture. Your haversian canals right here. Your Volkmann canal going crosswise right here. You have an osteon that they pulled up and out. And you can see the other osteons here. They travel down. So basically any place where you see one of these haversian canals, you know that is the center of an osteon. See, you've got it right here. They took a cross section out. You've got half an osteon here with your canal coming down there. All right. And that would be for me to draw and explain it. and then an analogy that you can think of. All right. At this time, I actually have a paper for you to fill out and color, and I have a master copy up here on my desk. I prefer you to not look at the master copy unless you actually are really confused, and we can help you with that. But if you see, they took this little cross section right here, and then they blew it up. And so you have an osteon here, and here you have your canals, your Haversian and your Volkmann. And then if you come down here, microscopic structure, these are canaliculi. This is your osteocyte in a lacunae. All right? And so that's basically everything you need to know for right now. If I was here, we'd go a lot more in depth to it, but I'm not, and you've got some time on your hands. So go ahead and get your paper, and we'll leave this on the board for you, and you go ahead and fill it out, and you should be good. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.